For immediate release, the National Hockey League has sanctioned the Arizona Coyotes for violating the NHL's combine testing policy during the 2019-2020 season, directing the forfeiture of the clubs. Any guesses, Steve? Based on what the Devils got, like, based it on some past stuff, like, what do you think?
I think it's going to be something slap in the wristy. What it reminds me of is the Leafs and the Jonas Frogren saga, which cost them a 4th-round pick.
The National Hockey League has sanctioned the Coyotes for violating the NHL's combine testing policy, directing the forfeiture of the club's 2nd-round pick in the 2020 NHL draft.
Ooh!
And 1st-round pick in the 2021 draft.
Oh, no way! No way! Shut your front door. Shut your face. Shut up. No way.
In reaching his decision, the sanctions were announced by Commissioner Gary Bettman, who convened a hearing on the matter August 6th that included testimony from representatives of the Coyotes and the NHL. At the outset of the hearing, the club acknowledged that it had violated the policy by conducting physical testing on 2020 draft-eligible players prior to the combine. In reaching his decision, Commissioner Bettman outlined key reasons for the policy's prohibition on physical testing prior to the combine: to ensure competitive fairness among clubs with respect to evaluating and drafting prospects, and to avoid subjecting prospects to repeated and duplicative testing procedures.
Damn. Okay, so, geez, Cap Friendly doesn't miss a damn thing. They're so fast. So already, the Coyotes had the 49th overall pick this year.
Mm-hmm.
That now belongs to Calgary. Everyone moved up.
Yep.
Every single team moved up. LA moves up to 50th because they have the Canucks pick. The Senators moved up a pick because they got a pick from the Islanders. The Senators move up again because they got a pick from the Blue Jackets. The Hurricanes move up. The Senators move up again because they have a pick from the Stars. The Sens moved up a total of 3 picks from all these. Kings move up because of the Golden Knights. The Leafs move up somewhere in there, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, the Leafs had a pick. Shoot. The Leafs pick was earlier than the Coyotes.
Steve, every team moves up. A pick has been removed from the draft.
I know. I was going through some of the more important. No, you know why I kept going? Because I was waiting for the Leafs to pop up, and they didn't. I didn't realize they were before.
Yeah, but everybody moves up one slot.
It was a well-thought-out plan.
It was a terribly thought-out plan. But
he put on his Adidas, and he walked that plan all
the way to Canadian Tire.
You don't shit on my shoes. I get that enough for my dog. You stop that.
I just gonna say there already is shit on your shoes, man.
There already is shit on my shoes. God damn it. Now, hey, listen. This is interesting. So what if the Coyotes do miss the playoffs next year?
Mm-hmm.
Do all the lottery teams now all of a sudden have better odds of winning the lottery?
No.
They don't have a pick?
Yeah, no, it's just removed. You know, it's still all the teams. Yeah, I guess, technically.
Right?
Yeah.
Because instead of a pool of, 15 teams, sorry. So 15 teams, it'd now be 14.
Yes.
So whatever your odds are, they all improve.
Yeah, your percentages go up a little bit. But it's still the same division of percentage between the teams, if that makes sense.
Yo, they got hammered a 2nd and a 1st?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
That's tough.
I wonder, I would love to know, and he'll never do this interview, how much did John Shakin know about that? New member of the New Jersey Devils. How much part did he play in that? Because you have to think,
is that official?
Based on how organized, isn't he? I don't know if that's been announced yet. From what I heard, he's going to the Devils. If he's not, whatever. But what part does John Shakin play in that? How much of that did he conduct, and how much of a shit show did he leave behind? If it was his idea, you can understand why the Coyotes were super pissed that he left when he did. As much as they didn't handle it the best, I can get it from their perspective. If now looking back in retrospect, they're like, hey, you did this and you're leaving us with this mess.
Mm-hmm. Well, the fight happened before this, right? The fight with Chayka was back in February when he wanted to talk to other teams.
But this investigation was ongoing at that time.
Not when the initial his ask to talk to other teams happened.
I think it was. I think this has been going on all season. Weren't they investigating this all year? Like, when did this investigation start?
It's been months. It's been months. I don't know about all season, but it's been a very long time. Now, the Coyotes are in a world of hurt.
Even if it was pre-fight, Jesse, he still would have been the general manager when they were doing this.
Totally.
Yeah.
So
they're in a world of hurt when it comes to these picks. So 2020, they already didn't have it. Yeah, it doesn't say forfeited. So, okay, their draft page has not updated. Oh my God. So their draft page hasn't updated yet, I guess, on Cap Friendly. But if I'm reading this right, they already don't have their first from a trade on December 16th, 2019.
Taylor
Hall trade.
Yeah.
They're forfeiting their second rounder this year. Oh, it is updated on the site. And they don't have a third from a trade that they made on June 25th, whatever that was. So they don't have a pick until the 4th round this year, if I'm reading that right.
They are the Columbus Blue Jackets this year.
And then next year, they've forfeited their first. And they have a second, but it's got an asterisk on it, conditional pick. Conditions, if Taylor Hall re-signs or the Coyotes win a playoff round, the 2021 third pick becomes a 2021 second round pick. So that's an interesting one. Did they win a playoff round?
No.
They won their qualifier.
That's not a playoff round. That's a qualifier.
Interesting. Oh my God. So they could potentially then not have a pick for the first 3 rounds this year or first 2 next.
That's the kind of thing that'll hurt you for a decade if you're not careful.
That'll really, well, and you're the Coyotes.
Yeah.
You need to draft really well, man. You got to draft really well because you don't have the financial might of other teams. Ooh, wow, that's tough.